Laggies. It's a very good comedy, but I can't help saying that it would have been better, even better. I'm thinking part of the blame lies with Sam Rockwell and our high expectations, too high expectations. I keep saying one of the rules of happiness is lower your expectations, because if you expect perfect too much, then you're bound to be disappointed. Because of many things. One would be the rule which we find in Thinking Fast and Slow. The most influential psychologist, Daniel Kahneman, winner of the Nobel Prize for psychology and economics. So there will be that. It's also an issue to choose between maximizers and satisfiers. Maximizers are those that are never satisfied, hence never happy. One example in the books you find on the subject would be that they buy a car and immediately they find fault with it. They look at, why didn't I buy the Volvo if it's a, I don't know, Nissan? Why didn't I buy a Ford, Mercedes? I'm laughing because there was an article in The Economist with Mercedes insisting in ads we had also here, the best. Don't be satisfied with anything but the best. Whereas it was third among the top three German luxury car makers, Audi and BMW. At that point, I don't know the latest figures. At that point, the other two competitors that surpassed the alleged best. Returning, Sam Rockwell is so stupendous, so glorious that we expect him to transform the movies he's in. 3 billboards outside Missouri. What's the Valley, Missouri? Whatever the name of that place was, for which he won a well-deserved Oscar. So he generally has. Here he's more subdued. I'm not saying it's not excellent. It's not very good. It's not solid. It's not. Perhaps it's the one performance which is indicated. Maybe it's exactly what was needed here. It could have destroyed with what I'm saying. Come to think of it, maybe I also backtrack and say, okay, delete the first part, edit. I don't do that. What's the point? For the few viewers, if any, who reach this point, I mean, according to some statistics, there are a few hundred clicking on the, I don't know, they just click and they, anyway, because there's no feedback, there's nothing. So, nobody's liking this anyway. Going further with this what if scenario, he could have taken a more prominent role and make what's the name of the lawyer, Craig, something else. There are some moments when he's dancing, but then he could have destroyed the movie, because this is another sort of comedy. It's not the Marx Brothers. Terminal. It's not slapstick. It's not compressed. It's not Mel Brooks's History of the World. It's a romantic comedy with a different flow. Anyway, sorry for that. I keep noticing I repeat this, but only after I say it. an effort will have to be made. So this Chiron Knightley is Megan. She is at the center, in fact. And I'm beginning to accept her as very good. There was a time when I couldn't take her. I felt that she's pretentious, she's too showy, she's doing too much, she's not giving the impression of something natural, she's artificial. Cabotinage was the name, but well, I've seen her in quite a few films recently where she's doing well. Chloe Grace Moritz, excellent as Annika. She's the daughter of Craig Sam Rockwell. And Megan has a relationship which she has to figure out. Her partner, fiance, is going to propose soon, and she needs some time off, so she's going to stay with Annika, a teenager, for some time. And this is where she discovers Craig, the lawyer father. He's a single father, single parent, because Bethany, the mother, has left them. He's at first accepting the idea that there's another teenage girl, spends some time with his daughter, but then he realizes this is not an issue. Questioning, but then they get to talk. They go out, they have sex, and there's some feelings, which makes sense. But I also come and say, okay, so we have to believe that long, well, anyway, much longer relationship with her fiance was wrong. And yeah, we can accept that because she has learned through time the good about the guy, but then also what doesn't really function, doesn't work. But it also seems doubtful, to say the least. Now I'm being negative. Party crasher. Does she know that's very short time that this will work? And childish as she is, she's enjoying time with teenage people. She'll be able to become a mother. I don't know. Well, this is also post-mortem. It's after the end of the movie. It's a question of what happens after that. But otherwise, yeah, good. Perhaps very good. Not overwhelming.